towards the point.
Solid mines too, dealing a significant amount of damage. There it is, the kill onto Kuki. Gonna lay him out. 53% and counting right now for the Houston Outlaws. This is all about just extending that lead.
Yeah, there's a primal rage and desperation down there from Fate. He's trying to clear out some space. Speaking of space, he's able to take out Boink. Linkzr's back in the mix. This one is scrappy as all get out. But Linkzr cleaning up his second headshot onto Kuki.
Oh man, there we go. This is the difference, the impact that Linkzr can have. Player of his caliber. Have another pulse bomb up online, and Dante's waiting on high. Probably just gonna try and lob it down into the group if he can find the opening. He spots the back line, goes for the stick and gets it. Izayaki's out.
It's exactly what you need. They're playing around Linkzr as well. Everyone's there to support him when the dive does come in. Meanwhile, during all of this, the Valiant have taken back control of the point, but it's all for naught. It all matters about this next fight. Jake has EMP. He's falling very low, though. He's got to get some health back before he goes in.
Get out! Get out! That's the last thing you want to be running up against if you're Danteh right now. But he's going to get sound barriered. Makes him a bit tougher to kill. Muma gets overwhelmed in the meantime, however. And Kariv, with the help of Agilities, is going to find a kill of his own. So that sound barrier for this next fight, that will be the key. We do have the Nano, and Nano is used immediately. No hesitation there on the side of Izayaki. He wants to get that out in play and see if that's going to lead to a kill here. We do eventually find a kill on Linkzr, but that's traded 1-for-1. So it's a 5-on-5 fight right now. Pulse attempt is going to come through, and it does work out. Danteh still looking for more, though. And Fate just being very patient with the Primal.
There's no need to use it just now. He's getting a little bit of healing. Houston has not put a significant amount of pressure on the point. This is a pick composition. You got to get those early kills. So far, not going to happen. And
pleased about that. Needs to get that energy up so he can start dealing with the damage. A nice hack onto Agilities makes him vulnerable. And they do manage to find the kills here, Houston Outlaws. Very quick flip of the point. There it is. Nice job, Linkzr. Exactly right. Good positioning so far from space, though. Going to make that a little bit difficult. But there's the hack. Big EMP stick follow-up, and there's the kill. Kariv is out. Looking for the follow-up here as well for the Houston Outlaws as Danteh trying to collapse on him. Not quite going to get it.
Oh, slept Winston in the back line, and he's nano too. What a beautiful play from Raucus to completely negate that. And now Winston's hacked back there. He will take Jake with him, but they do clean it up eventually.
Oh, come on, you need to get that shot.
All the way back here. This has been great play from them.
They're not giving up. Agilities has switched over to the Hammond as well just to get onto this point, but Fate is going to get focused down by Jake. And the pressure right now being put out by the Houston Outlaws, it doesn't look like the Valiant are able to hang in here. They are going to lose this point, and it will be a tied situation, 1-1. Izayaki might buy some time here with the Tracer. Could go for the last second, but he's going to get hacked and denied in the end. So, and push forward, Kuki just got bludgeoned. He's going to get hacked as well. Can they get the kill on him? That would be a big one to kick things off here for the Outlaws. But he succeeds so far in evading death. Not everybody gets to say that.
Kariv very charged up right now, but Fate is the first to fall. It's a big zone denial hero now out of the mix, and I'd imagine Houston's going to rotate onto the point. They do just that. Wonder if Fate's going to come back. Yeah, onto Reinhardt. He's going to try to match the Rein with his own Rein. Very difficult to have a Winston into the Rein composition, especially Winston's a little more reliant on abilities to jump in and jump out. He's been getting hacked all day.
Oh, Danteh waiting for the translocate. He is going to be able to get out of harm's way. EMP, though, that's a monster. Hacks everybody on the side of the Valiant, and they are going to get overwhelmed in this fight. Nothing but, what, lime green in the kill feed. Perhaps was not the best combo there for the Outlaws.
The economy has been in great shape for the Valiant so far. They're going to force out Transcendences over here, but Izayaki continues his reign of terror. He's running away from Jake on the Brigida, but it is all Valiants in the left side, and they're looking to get their second win on control of the season.
Yeah, this is big. Valiant now winning hands down. If they could hunt down Danteh, that would be big. It wouldn't allow him to contest on the point. Flip is his own. He is getting topped up. Linkzr's in the mix as well on the Hammond. Could perhaps knock him out as the EMP goes off. A big EMP at that. All the hacks and the stuns. Couple of big kills here for the Outlaws with Fate out of it. No big shields here for the Valiant to hide behind, and they're at risk of getting picked off one after the other.
This one's just about over. It is only Kariv trying to get his own personal barrier. Walks up the point. Houston Outlaws will take map number 1.
Back from the break, everybody. Well, Danteh's going to be taking a break this next map, Hex, but he certainly has not on Sombra. He is looking beast in terms of team fight win rate increase when he's on the map.
Yeah, it's very logical that you win more team fights when you get EMP, but the amount of team fights they win more than the rest of the league when they get EMP is just amazing. So I think that going forward, you find ways to shoehorn him into compositions. Maybe even if you don't think it's right for the map. It's very obvious when Danteh hits EMP, you win fights. Hey, when you win fights, you end up winning maps, and that's, I think, their focus should be going forward. Poking, prodding away, Danteh gets in there. Only Jake remains on the high ground now, as the rest of the Outlaws will fall.
Jake, why you gotta do this? I mean, he's staying up there. If he gets focused, though, they could pounce him. Kuki's gonna try and knock him off the high ground. That was so close. Kuki not perhaps expecting Danteh to be up there still. He gets melted, and now we've got the EMP online. Sure enough, and guess what's gonna happen? Boom! EMP, not before they lose Rockets, but then the follow-up. It's brutal. Houston Outlaws. That could not have gone better. Putting him out, he might have actually got him.
The win condition is EMP Shatter here. They're close to it. Is Yaki with another Transcendence available?
Space is so good. Spots him out again. Danteh has to translocate back out to spawn pretty much. There it is. The trance-initiate agilities with the instant kill on Jake. Muma is going to go down as well. They don't have anything to work with on the Outlaw side.
EMP was ready. They got 2 on the way back because the Transcendence was used earlier. They thought it was their win right there to use Transcendence before the EMP came out. Now they're getting punished for it.
Oh, they're still hanging in here. Backs to the wall. Self-destruct over the top. And it will find Boink. Somehow Boink goes down to 3 as well. How are they turning this around? The Valiant making it happen at the very bitter end. Danteh, he's going to translocate. He's going to be donezo here unless they can follow it up. Unbelievable. Houston Outlaws, another 2 kills somehow.
The Wrecking Ball comes in. Agilities is on it, but he gets pushed off the points.
Force him to take a little bit of a breather here. Kind of trading sides, but the EMP once again out into the open. 2 hacked this time, though. And the focus fire isn't quite there for Houston.
Oh, but it's just to buy time. The self-destruct is to buy time. Kuki's got sound barrier. He didn't hit the ground.
Didn't hit the ground, doesn't go off. Instead, now it's going to be the sound barrier used on Houston Outlaws side of things. We'll see if they're able to just win this clean now because they're still hanging in here. Kareem with the bubble going to survive a little while longer.
Wait,
and they get that first tick.
You can't take the ults with them.
Agilities now, he's doing a good job buying time. Kuki's gonna try and make his way out until the point. He gets stunned immediately. 2 ticks now, soon gonna be a 3rd. Is there anybody here to get in time? It's not gonna happen. Jake, the bouncer at the door. They're just gonna go into 6, cutting the team in half. Danteh's been spotted, instant headshot from Izayaki. He's gonna force him back. But they've lost agilities on the side of the Valiant.
That's rough. That's a lot of healing, a lot of utility down. Now Sombra is not ever worried about being stunned. Kind of do whatever she wants. I mean, they're gonna fight this at some point. It's just a matter of when. Fate jumps in, 1v2 over in the backside, harassing Zarya. Kuki falls, though. This is tough.
This isn't happening. This is not happening as far as Valiant are concerned. Spree doing the damage. They're gonna get 2 ticks worth of progress, and this is definitely a 1 point here for the Houston Outlaws. Izayaki gonna force him out. And now Izayaki's got the trance. He can hang out in the back. He knows that EMP is about to come online, so he's trying to play around these angles here, trying to hide himself. And sure enough, he's gonna dodge it. Sure enough, Izayaki's got the trance, and once again makes it happen for his team. What a madman!
Up for Rockets, he solo grab onto Kareem. I like it because now they're gonna get a couple of kills. Primal Rage doesn't end up pulling off anything, and that's a hold for Houston.
Whoa!
Grab in.
There's the grab. Sound barrier used by Boink, trying to keep his team up. Space is low. Muma, though, is going to be the one to fall here. Jake is still alive, though, trying to contest on the point. Once again, they cannot back off for an instant here on the Houston side. EMP is in. Izayaki this time will not survive it. Still a couple of kills on the board here, and the Houston Outlaws looking like they're going to stabilize somehow.
Just Kareev left there. The self-destruct was in the back corner, trying to get a couple. Unable to really clean it up, though. Now back to the drawing board. Good heals came in. Muma got off the Rhine onto the Hammonds. Now he's just trying to chase people down. I think he's going to go.
Let's see. Can they get the follow-through? Monstrous amounts of damage getting dealt, and Danteh somehow gets caught in the thick of it. Agility is going to get smushed against the wall. Izayaki, not a whole lot that he can do, it seems.
Well, they've got them separated just a little bit, but unable to find kills. Good bubbles there. On to Muma, keeps him alive, and Houston. That he can have the sustain. He just used Transcendence on that fight. Maybe gets an ultimate going. It charges very fast, but outside the gates, an EMP. And they're not even going to touch it.
Oh, what a perfect EMP. Get out. Draw. That is it. We're still 1-1. 1-for-1 trade. We lose both Rhines.
It's way better for Houston, though. Look, their spawn's right there.
Exactly right. So now you're going to see the Valiant start to give a little bit of ground without that shield to hide behind. They're vulnerable. They know it. And, well, who else knows it? Houston Outlaws. They're going to go ahead and get a good punish on Izayaki. Targets. He's looking for the juicy. One's in the back line. Trent's gonna get used by Raucus, and there it is, a full hack party. Everybody silenced on the side of the Valiant. You're looking for the follow-up. You need another kill, and they are going to find it. There it is, all 3, soon to be 4. And the Houston Outlaws, thanks to Danteh there. That is perfect. They will get the first point. Let's get into the fight. What comes next? EMP. Big hacks, but Izayaki had the trance online. Gets stunned a little bit, but that's fine. He's involved, he doesn't care. Backs off into the grab we go. Now the follow-up. Do they have the focus fire? It looks like it. Houston Outlaws starting to get some kills. Still 2 ults to be used on the one side, but that's not going to matter in the end.
I would love to see the Valiant take the fight before this happens.
Look at all of them spread out right now on the Valiant side. You want an EMP? You're only going to catch a couple, and sure enough, only taking Fate. You need to get the kill on Fate. You need to do something here on the Houston Outlaws side. It's going to be grabs going down left and right, and sure enough, a couple kills go their way, but then Izayaki's going to take Muma out, and we've lost Spree on the side of the Outlaws. A lot of damage out the window. Raucus, he's only late to the party because he didn't have his ult when this fight started.
Now Space got hacked. He's going to be taken out as well, so the cart will continue to push.
Oh, Raucus has got Trance as well. That was a sick volley. Okay, so we will have Trance. We should have the EMP, and they are grouped up. Once again, this time Izayaki is not able to dodge it. Full hack all across the board, and this is going to be brutal. There it is.
Though, so again, another small mini game between the Sombra and the Lucio.
Dude, Danteh is so fast at charging up the EMPs now, though. He's nearly got it online again. Looking for it. Self-destruct, gonna go off. Timing is there. Yep. Does get the sound barrier. Raucus not gonna fall. Instead, it's Fate getting focused. And this is it. Houston Outlaws just crushing this push. Valiant hope.
In your 30 seconds left, and a sustained fight in a 3-3 is gonna take 30 seconds. All on the line for the Los Angeles Valiant here.
They're grouped up. Izayaki trying to stay hidden. Not trying to show himself here. Danteh out in the open. Goes for the EMP. There it is. Trance is used by Izayaki. Once again, he succeeds in dodging. So the follow-up here, buying time. They do get smashed. Space, however, is there, but Muma gets pinned in the diner, and that's not going to help. Or not at the diner, the gas station, but still, he's down. He's out. And there's a chance for the Valiant to battle through. Of course, the Houston Outlaws, they're stuck.
It was a nice sound barrier, too, to make sure that they were going to stay alive and healthy. Now some members falling a little bit low. Muma's coming back in. This one's not over yet.
They just can't seem to find Izayaki. And now you've got Space Demect as well. Jake dies, so that's the CC out, but you're getting caught in the corner, and that's not going to be good. Spree's got so much energy now, he's just melting. And another EMP gets thrown in by Danteh. Agility's already had the rally going, but he's going to die, and this is it. Overtime over, and Houston Outlaws. Houston Outlaws finding a win on Route 66.